Let's do a quick checkup. Let's see that we all understand it. I'm going to go over this snippet, this code snippet, and we'll see if we understand what's happening, if we have this mental model in our minds already. I'm creating a new object with x12, y minus 56, and I'm assigning object 1 to object 2. Now remember, now both object 2 and object 1 are pointing to the same object in the memory, to the same place in the memory. I'm changing x through object 1 to be 30, and I'm changing y, through object 2 to equals 30. Now we'll console log object 1. What will change? If you want, take a moment to pause the video and try to come up with a solution. The object will be x40 and y30, because remember, even though I used object 2.y equals 30, I was changing the same object in the memory. Okay, it didn't create a copy, it creates a reference to the same object. So using object 2.y equals 30 changes the same object in the memory. Now what will happen if I will console log object 2? The same thing. Again, object 2 and object 1, both of them are pointing to the same object in the memory. So it doesn't matter what I will print, whether it's object 1 or object 2. Both of them are pointing to the same value in the memory, the same object, so they will print the same thing. Now what I'm doing here, I'm doing object 2 equals 3. Now if you paid attention before, you can see that I used let here. Let object 2 equals object 1, which means I can change the arrow of object 2 to point to somewhere else. And in this case, it's a new value, value 3. So now object 1 is pointing to this object, but object 2 is no longer pointing to this object because I assigned a new value to it. So now object 2 is pointing to a different place in the memory with the value 3, okay? So object 1 still has the same value, and object 2 has the value 3.